Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. So you can come into a Shavasana type position. Let's go ahead and spread out and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Start to slow down your breath. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's start by sliding arms overhead and stretching out really long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release and bring the right knee in. Take hold of the knee, hug it in as close as you can. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle. A couple times both directions. And then bend your knee back in. Open your knee out to the right and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it across for a spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in and take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in and straighten the left leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle. A few big circles, both directions. Bend your knee in. Open your knee out to the left and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Let's release, bend the left knee and bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor. Let's get set up for some core work. Draw the belly in. Interlace your fingers behind your head. And then exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up. And down. Up. And down. One more. Release down, bring your right knee in and your left elbow across. And then stretch the right leg really long. Bring it in, reach it long. Knee in, reach long. One more. And then release and switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, stretch it out. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. In and out. One more. And then stretch long through arms and legs. Bring your knees back in. Roll your way up to sitting, coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take the right arm up and over for a side stretch. So you can lean onto your left hand or elbow. And then start to circle your right arm back behind you, reaching as far back as you can with each circle. Finish up the circle you're on. Coming back to your side stretch. And then curve your way through center, all the way over, opening up into a side bend on the other side. Start to circle the left arm back behind you as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. Curve your way around through center, all the way over, one big circle. Come back through center one more time, one big circle. And then let's fold over the legs so you can release into your hands, elbows, all the way to the floor. Walk your hands back in, rolling up. Hands to the floor behind you, shoulders roll back, elbows roll back, and then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can. And then release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. Roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder, looking for a stretch on left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop it now. Even more on the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate chin to chest. And go back and forth, half circles or three-quarter circles. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head. And let the weight of your arms hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms, head floats back up, hands to the floor behind you, shoulders and elbows roll back. Puff up the chest, take it as high as you can. One more breath. Release, hands to knees, round back. And then roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet. And take a little rock front to back. Stretching out the toes as you go forward. Calves and ankles as you go back. And then drop the heels, lift the hips and come to hang. In ragdoll, feet hip width apart, and you might take a little sway or shake out. Let's make our way back to downward facing dog. So you can step the feet away from the hands and maybe continue to pedal out the feet a little bit. Drawing the hips up and away. Let's come into a pigeon pose, right side, slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg, helping the hips get as low as they'll go. If some kind of support is useful, you might add some props, something under your right hip or under your chest or forehead. Letting go towards the floor. Keeping breath slow and deep. And take the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip that's in your way, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right and slide the left knee forward. Half hero. You might roll your calf muscle out of the way, and feel free to add any support here. You could lift your hips sitting on a blanket or block. Could pad your ankle. Lean back, finding a good stretch for you. Keeping the lower back long. You might stay on your hands. You might experiment with coming lower. To release, lean to the right, straighten that left leg. Give a little rub to the knee or ankle. We'll make our way back to a downward facing dog. If you want to take a vinyasa on your way or any other movement transition, you are welcome. From down dog, when you're ready, bring your left knee forward for a pigeon pose. Left side. Scoot back through the right leg. See if any support is useful. Letting go towards the floor. Last breath here. Let's bring the upper body back up. You can lean to the left. Slide the right knee forward, adjusting into half hero, setting up any props. Tuck the tail. You can lean onto your hands or one elbow or both elbows. Keep guiding the stretch from the hip to the knee, lengthening the lower back, lifting up through the belly. And then lean to the left, releasing that right leg, a little rub to the knee or ankle. And then let's straighten both legs out, setting up for a seated forward fold. If you want to sit up on something, a little lift under the hips can help get the pelvis upright. You can use your hands either on the floor or on your feet or on a strap or something like a strap around the feet, going towards the length, towards folding. Let's release. We'll set up for a supported fish. If you know how you like to do this, you can come right into it. Otherwise, try something. So you're going to be lying over something, block, blanket, rolled up yoga mat, stack of books, and place the thing you've chosen behind the upper back, pretty high up. Depending on how high the thing you've chosen is, you may want something else supporting your head. Make sure that your block or props are nowhere near the lower back. Lower back already has a nice arch in that direction. We're trying to lengthen it out here and get into the chest and upper back. If it feels too intense, try something softer or smaller. You could lie over a 1-inch roll of a blanket, make it very gentle, or anywhere between this and that. If you want more intensity, you might try something higher or harder, or try arms overhead. Your arms can be overhead or out to the side, legs can be bent or straight. Letting go into the position you're in. What is there to release here? Last deep breath. Now, if you want to keep practicing, you are welcome to do that. I need to wind things down. So if you want to wind things down with me, you can release out of supported fish when you're ready, or stay longer. Supported fish could even be your final resting pose if you do want to stay. If you're coming out of it, take any counter stretch. I like happy baby sometimes. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside, pressing your knees towards the floor. Just checking in with your body. What do you feel like you need right now? Any last pose? Any last stretch? When nothing else is needed, you can get your clothing and props sorted for your final resting pose. And please take the time you need. It's one of the beautiful things about doing a practice with a video. You can do whatever you want. In my classes, you can do whatever you want also, but it's nice to be able to have guidance when it's inspiring and drop it and go with your own internal intuition as often as needed. So if you want to keep practicing, keep practicing. If you're ready to come into Shavasana, come into Shavasana. When you do take your final resting pose, just let go as much as you're able. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let the movement increase gradually. You might take a big stretch out. And then bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support in any way you're able to do that. Financial contributions are very much appreciated in any amount. Don't feel like it's too little. Sometimes I get paid $3, $5 for classes, or a big chunk, after a while. PayPal, Venmo, Patreon are all wonderful ways to do that. Send me a check, drop off cash. Thank you so much.